Well, hi there. I'm Dee Clark with the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center.
And I'm Rosalie Richardson. I'm the chairman of the board of directors for the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. And we're here today to discuss a little bit about our next big project that we're going to be doing, which is a craft fair. And Dee is definitely in charge of the craft fair.
Yeah.
She knows all about it.
It's coming right along. Because of COVID, we had a 2-year hiatus, so we haven't had a craft fair since 2019. But this year, November 12th of 2022, our craft fair is back. And it's going to be truly bigger and better than ever before. We've made quite a few changes. We have more booth spaces, which will result in more vendors, of course. We have approximately 100 booth spaces this year, and I anticipate between 70 and 75 vendors. Some of our vendors do rent more than one booth space, so yeah.
Well, and it's scheduled for this November the 12th. That's a Saturday. We open at 9 in the morning, and it runs until 3 in the afternoon. And believe me, there is so much there for everyone. And we have vendors that have just a little bit of everything. There's all kinds of things that they've made themselves, things that they sell. It's just, there's so much going on that I would suggest you get here at 9 o'clock in the morning, because from then on it's going to be very chaotic, but fun chaotic.
Yes, yes.
And one of the things that I like is that we have a raffle that we have at our craft fair every year. And explain how the vendors are a part of that.
So our vendors donate one item from their booth towards our raffle table, which is a fundraiser for the senior center. And you'll be able to purchase raffle tickets for those items. And all you do is put your name and phone number on the back of your ticket, and you don't have to be present. If you win, we will call you the next business day and let you know that you won an item, and you can come by here and pick it up.
And you get how many tickets for?
10 tickets for $5.
Yeah. It's a really good deal. And the
is.
things that they put in the raffle are excellent. All the things that they've made or created, and it's a lot of fun. And you might see me there. I'm going to be selling tickets at that. And I'm sure you'll see Dee. She's running around taking care of all the little problems that happen and making everybody feel welcome. But this is something that we use as a fundraiser, and because we have not been able to be open, we have not had our normal fundraisers. This is one of the first fundraisers we're going to be having here at the center. We've been doing some trips,
right?
But this is a major fundraiser for us, and I've been coming to this for at least 10 years. And it's always a little different, and it's always a lot of fun. So I really want to encourage everybody to come.
Right. So some of the changes that we've made this year is we've closed one of the rooms that we had booth spaces in here in our building, and that is our new Christmas room. So those of you that like to shop our Christmas room on Craft Fair Day, which is the opening day, you'll find, I believe, that this Christmas room is easier to shop in, easier to get around, and easier to get out with your purchases. What we did with those booth spaces that were in that room is we have moved them over to the school, and in fact we have opened an additional room over at the school at Foothills Middle School, which is just across the soccer field from the senior center building. So we'll have even more booths over there, and that's where the expansion is.
And if you're concerned about walking between our building and the school, we have a gentleman who has agreed to drive a van for us. And right out the back door of our facility, that van will be driving between our facility and the school, dropping people off and picking people up and bringing them back and forth. So if you don't want to walk across the green grass field, you can ride in our van.
Wow.
It's very easy.
Yep. So just remember that when you come to shop at our craft fair on November 12th, that we are at 2 locations. Be sure and shop at both locations because the vendors will have different items.
And if you're worried at all about having a place to park, we ask that our vendors park in another area. So our whole parking lot, front and back, and the parking lot over at the school will be available for people who want to take part in our craft fair.
Our kitchen will be open that day. We have selected a couple of different items that you'll be able to purchase for lunch. We're going to have a ham and cheese spinach wrap or a chicken salad on a croissant, and it's a full meal. It comes with chips, a bottle of water, and a cookie. We do have one vendor that typically does some baked goods and like jams and jellies and those types of things. So there probably will be some vendors that have those type of baked goods and homemade items.
One of the things that I think is a little unusual is that usually at this time of the year there are lots of craft fairs in our valley, and this year I don't believe there's going to be very many. I haven't heard of any others. So ours is very big, very well attended, and believe me, you would be smart to get here early.
We've been the largest craft fair in the valley for
a
quite
long
a
time.
number of years. So yeah, if you haven't been before, November 12th is the day.
Some of the things that I particularly like, of course, is the jewelry. I like jewelry. And there's all kinds of homemade jewelry. We've got an awful lot of artists in our area that make beautiful jewelry. And there are also are people that will create statues and different kinds of artwork for your yard. I've gotten a lot of my yard artwork from here. There's just such a huge variety. I've been to a lot of the sales around our valley over the years, and I have to say we have more variety here than any other place I've ever been. We really do.
We do. And some of our vendors are, like Rosalie said, very, very creative and come up with some just ordinary items and repurpose them in some really creative ways. There's one vendor that I can think of off the top of my head that will be here this year, and they take old teapots and teacups and make bird houses out of them and bird feeders and different things, and it's just really outside the box what they do with these things. So our annual craft fair will be November 12th. That's a Saturday from 9 to 3 p.m. here at Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center and next door at Foothills Middle School.
And our senior center, for those of you who are not aware, is located at 1312 Maple Street. Very easy to find. You're coming off the avenue, just turn there by Leonard Evans and go west up toward the hill. You can't miss us. Got a great big sign out there. And lots of places to park. You can park in our parking lot or you can park in the school parking lot. And we really encourage you to come and enjoy. It's a lot of fun. And it's the first one that I know of in the last 3 years here in our valley. So be prepared to be amazed at all the fun things you see. People have had 3 years to do all of this and get ready for it.